What I'm learning from my personal experience is that you have to learn to be flexible because crap happens. World happens.
Hey, we're three friends from Australia and New Zealand. This year we decided to start a business in Paris, and we're not letting COVID stop us. We're dreaming big to build an underwear business that inspires bravery. Subscribe to our channel and follow our journey as we daily put on our brave undies and make this thing happen.
Really brand new. Affection on display like a tattoo.
I once heard a quote that change is the only constant, which I think is very real in life, in business, in starting a business, and definitely for us at Brave and Lucky, it has been definitely the only constant. We've had a lot of different changes. For me, the one that's impacted me the most is the actual making the product, making our underwear.
Remember the art direction mood board that I did before? Forget about it. It's not happening. Changed again. As the product has developed more over the past couple of weeks, I realized it wasn't appropriate. It wasn't in the direction that we wanted. So all of that side has kind of been put on pause until we get more developments on the actual product itself. Like, we're trying to put in place, like, deciding, is this a good choice or is this a good choice? Having to be patient with it. Be okay with a lot of changes. What I'm learning from my personal experience is that you have to learn to be flexible because crap happens. World happens.
Originally, we started with the idea of, hey, we probably need to find a manufacturer, and we looked at a lot of different options. We looked specifically at manufacturers and factories in Portugal, a lot of different options there, but given our financial constraints and the minimum order quantities that were required, it just didn't make sense for us to go with that kind of option.
We wanted Janelle to make the undies, then realizing that maybe we need a professional.
We found a seamstress who could help us with the pattern making and also the finishings to make it look professional. So currently, that's the plan. Let's see if anything else changes.
Another really big change was the time frames. So when we initially started talking about this, I think it was like August, September 2020, and we were like, hey, let's get them ready in time for Christmas. That'll be awesome because people buy Christmas presents and they'll want to gift each other brave underwear, and yay, it'll be fantastic. But the thing is, that timeline was incredibly short. We realized that after a little while. Here I am looking at my Christmas tree. I'm just so glad that we rethought that and we said, no, let's push that out and actually do this right. Think about how we're going to get it done. All the different little parts of what needs to come together, which you don't really think about at the start, but there's so many moving parts to this thing. So really happy that we moved that timeline out.
Because when you put the Instagram poll, people said they liked subtle. They preferred subtle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess people will like, it's important to know what people like, but it's like how much of it is us creating something new versus us wanting to know what people like. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because if we just do everything according to what people like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we'll miss something.
Maybe at the start, it's doing one which is just like one colour with the design in white or black. Oh, or maybe a beige, and then the design is in black or white.
So it doesn't
Especially
have to
for-
be black or white or beige. It can be colourful, but I think we just have to know how to
Yeah.
tone it
To do it
down.
in a more subtle
Yeah,
way.
to do it in a more way.
My fear is like that, because it seems like a lot of people will say on Instagram, I like plainer, simpler, whatever.
Yeah.
But my fear is that that will then drive us to do more of that, and then we'll find that we've just become
An underwear.
Yeah,
brand.
any old underwear brand. Another big change was kind of around the design. I wouldn't say it's so much a change, but an evolution. So really what Brave and Lucky is about is this concept of underwear for the biggest days of your life. And we wanted to do that differently. We don't want to be just competing with other underwear brands. So you're not going to necessarily choose our underwear if you're just looking at a whole different range of underwear. It's a different kind of purchase.
Brave and Lucky is all about the biggest days in your life, in our lives.
To really communicate that, we really wanted the designs to be fun and different and not something that you just find everywhere, right?
Totally, because it has to inspire bravery, and we also think humor should be a part of it as well, because I think that laughing and humor makes me feel brave or lightens the mood. Or
Totally. We already did decide on the first 4 pairs, the first 4 illustrations / designs
that we will release.
That we will release. It's so exciting. And so with that idea that Janelle just mentioned, that it's about the biggest days in your life, I guess 2 of the 4 are really focused on big days, right?
Yeah, specific days that
days.
maybe you don't do every single day, but they're big days.
They're big days. So the first one is interview.
Mm-hmm.
The interview undies. This is going to be great. Everyone knows you need to be brave for an interview. You need to put your chin up, face it head on, and bring your best self.
The other one does happen actually once a week, so maybe it does happen more than once.
What's
The
that?
second one is Mondays. Let's not be like Garfield, who's like, no, Mondays. I hate Mondays. Garfield.
does he say that?
He hates
Okay.
Mondays.
Yeah.
But let's change the story.
I guess this came from a sense like we know for some people facing Monday in their job, whatever, is like, bleh. And
Yeah.
I guess we wanted to bring a different perspective to that with this beautiful illustrated underwear that's like, you know,
The possibilities,
there's possibilities.
of a Monday.
There's opportunities. And like put on your brave undies, even if you don't feel like going to work on Monday morning, put them on and face your day. That's what Monday is all about.
Exactly.
And then I guess we had one, Janelle, that's kind of like way more left field, right?
But it's fun.
It's fun. So it's not about a specific day, but it's kind of a left field idea, and it's this. It is butterflies are your friends.
Yes, because maybe those butterflies that you feel inside your stomach, maybe they're not nerves, but what if they were actually little butterflies encouraging you for what you're going through?
Yeah. that's kind of the creative idea we came up with, is like, what if these butterflies are not there to make you feel nervous, but they're actually encouraging you, and that's the feeling you feel in your stomach. Every time you have butterflies, you can put those on and remind yourself that the butterflies are encouraging you to face your big day.
And the last one is our generic undies, because of course we all need brave undies.
We call them generic, but they're still a lot of fun. They're our everyday brave undies.
I think for the brave undies, it would be cooler if it was just like a fun pattern or something, and then the elastic said brave, 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 brave.
I reckon the classic ones could just be like this color, whatever, and then you have, instead of just B&L,
It says
actually a
brave
brave
and
and
gold.
lucky.
We could do a white, black,
Yeah.
beige with the brave and lucky on all 3 of them.
Like the standard, whatever.
Yeah.
That's our thing. We don't sell plain undies.
Yeah.
You can get plain undies anywhere else. You don't come to us for plain undies. That's not what you come for. Yeah.
Yeah. For Joe and I, for some reason, we both have the same colour in our head as the base colour for butterflies. If you were to think about the butterflies and
This
my
is a
friends,
test.
Oh my
What
gosh.
Base colour.
what would the base colour be for you?
Oh my gosh. What if it's completely different?
Well, maybe you're not in tune with us.
Also, you guys are married, so that's different. Are you gonna say pink?
So close.
No, but is that your answer?
Purple.
Oh, do you know what was really interesting?
Mondays.
When we asked the question of what colour makes you feel brave, guess what colour people said the most?
Today's meeting is about guessing.
Blue. Yellow? Green? Purple?
Keep going through the rainbow.
Yeah. Red?
Yes.
Red?
Is
I
it in the
know, I was
rainbow?
quite surprised.
Yeah.
Red.
Monday to me says yellow for some reason.
Yeah,
I'm
I
feeling
see
that.
Like
that.
starting
Monday.
Mondays on like a happy
Yeah,
note.
it's like a bit of like, be optimistic about Monday.
Yeah.
The opportunities, the possibilities. So we kind of have gone through a whole lot of different stages, and that has resulted in us working with this guy Aaron, who is an incredible illustrator. Check out his Instagram right here. He has been a real incredible part of this whole process, putting together like scenes that we're going to start using. A whole scene that describes that sort of day in your life that will be printed on the underwear.
So we're just about ready to introduce you to someone who's going to play a pretty big role in Brave and Lucky, the first few designs especially. It's a guy we've met called Aaron. He's a friend of a friend living here in Paris, and he's an incredible illustrator, and he's going to be helping us put together some initial designs that are going to be printed on our underwear. They're going to take this whole thing next level, really communicate the brand, communicate what it's all about and make them real one-of-a-kind pieces. So we're really excited about that.
Little symbol or kind of image being relatable to the interview. So,
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is exactly what we were thinking.
I guess that's what starting a business is. It's like constantly brainstorming, thinking of new ideas, and always just being flexible to change and not to be stuck on one thing that this is how you have to do it. Yeah, constantly trying to figure out what's going to be best.
Hey guys, we are Brave and Lucky.
I'm Janelle, this is Joe, and this is Monica.
Subscribe to our channel to follow our journey.